Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our NuGen webinar. My name is John Austin, and I'm the CEO of one of the managing partners of NuGen Universe, and I will be your host for tonight. We always like to start with a disclaimer. We are not investment advisors, and we make no guarantees of income. So do your own due diligence and never risk more than you can afford to lose in any ventures. And with that being said, let's dive right in and get started. Today, I'll be talking about NuGen coins and smart contracts, where the coins you purchase will increase in number at 0.35% daily. And that's without any effort on your part. This means there is no sponsoring required, and whatever return you get is strictly passive. However, for those who like telling others about a great opportunity, they can also get free bonus coins by inviting others to attend a webinar like this one. And there will be a recording of this webinar with a link that you can share with your friends, excuse me, after we're done this evening. Now, I have a sense of urgency to share this message because this window of opportunity will be closing shortly. And even before it does, the value of our coin is going up, and you will lose some of the leverage that you would otherwise get by getting some of our coins today. Our advisors are suggesting that NuGen Coin could soar into the double digits shortly after going live. And if this is true, a few dollars now could become a considerable sum in the not too distant future. And for those who may be new to cryptocurrency, this is what you will soon be using to buy gasoline, groceries, and pretty much everything else. So this is a good time to get started before the masses create a feeding frenzy and drive the price of our coin to the moon. I think by now most people have heard of Bitcoin. It was the first cryptocurrency. It gave us the blockchain, and it started the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. It went from $0 to $1 trillion faster than anything else, and it created more millionaires and billionaires than any other industry. And folks, this is only the beginning. I suggest that you prepare for the greatest ride of your life. The world is beginning to accept the fact that cryptocurrency is here to stay. If nothing else, Bitcoin created a track for all other cryptocurrencies to run on, and that's called the blockchain. Bitcoin is lawful currency in virtually every country of the world. It can be purchased from many banks and currency exchanges, and the time is just around the corner when you'll be able to transfer NuGen Coin to a piece of plastic and spend it at thousands of locations, including your grocery store, gasoline station, favorite restaurant, and any merchant that accepts MasterCard as a method of payment. Now, I didn't see the future of Bitcoin when a friend of mine kept telling me to buy it back in 2010. It was selling for 5 cents at that time. Last year, Bitcoin peaked at $64,000, and $1,000 invested in 2010 would have made me $300 million last year. And experts are predicting that it could double again this year. Well, if that is true, why would I want to buy NuGen coins today if Bitcoin is going to continue going up in value? Because NuGen will likely double over and over again in the same amount of time. Consider the fact that people who bought Bitcoin at a nickel and sold at $64,000 enjoyed 128 million% return on their investment. Now, some of the early comers to NuGen were also able to buy coins at 5 cents, and some of our advisors, based upon information that has not yet been revealed, believe that NuGen Coin will one day surpass Bitcoin in price. To understand why, we need to ask what makes NuGen Coin any different from Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies. Well, NuGen is not just a coin. We're a community that has 4 crypto coins and a nutrition company, and all of these can generate profits for someone. If you go to NugenUniverse.com, you can see a page like this, and NuGen is spelled N-U-G-E-N. Number 2, We have our own currency exchange, and the registration papers have been submitted. We're just waiting for final approval so that it will be totally legal before we launch. Our intention is to follow all of the laws and applicable rules so that we never have to look over our shoulder and be worried about what we're doing. Now, this will allow our exchange to grow and potentially be a billion-dollar or a multi-billion-dollar company by itself, which of course will add value to our NuGen coin. Number three, our vision for NuGen Coin is for it to one day be the most used cryptocurrency for buying virtually all products and services in every corner of the world. Now, we believe that day is coming sooner than you can imagine, and when it does, you will be able to make fast and easy money transfers across all borders with very small transaction fees. Number four, NuGen Coin will be a gateway between our exchange and other currency exchanges. You will be able to buy NuGen Coin on other exchanges, but when our other coins go live on our exchange, you will need NuGen Coins to purchase them with. Number five, all of our coins are backed by real assets. Now, most other cryptocurrencies are backed by nothing of value, and by and large, all of these people, or we have uh, right now over 100 million people using cryptocurrencies, and these people are trying to protect their money from being devalued as a hedge against inflation. Well, many of these folks are also hoping that they're lucky enough to purchase cryptocurrencies that are going to increase in value, thereby setting themselves up for a brighter financial future. So what do you think these people are going to do when they find out that there are now cryptocurrencies backed by real assets, which will not only stabilize the value of those currencies, but will cause the value to steadily increase as more and more people purchase them, driving up the demand as well as the price? We're now entering the momentum phase for the adoption of cryptocurrencies, and that's when virtually everybody starts buying them. And up until now, there have not been any cryptocurrencies backed by real assets. So I believe this is going to put all of our coins in the top 10 of all cryptocurrencies today. And if that happens, and I believe it will, a majority of crypto buyers and sellers will eventually come to our exchange, which will end up turning our exchange into another multi-billion-dollar company, which will back the value of all of our coins. Now, experts have told us that after launching that they believe our coin will one day surpass Bitcoin in price. Uh, I don't know if that'll happen, but it's certainly entirely possible. Number six, we're currently working on some very large real estate projects that will back our realty coin, and there will be many more to come, each of which will cause the value of our coin to skyrocket. Number seven, we are in the process of creating our travel coin, and travel by itself is about a $9 to $10 trillion industry. Now, this industry has suffered over the past couple of years, but it's coming back strong because people are tired of being locked in their homes and they need to get outside and start living again. Number eight, we're also moving forward with our energy technologies whereby we can make potable drinking water out of seawater. Imagine, folks, we're running out of drinking water. Uh, Water could one day become more valuable than gold. Do you think that we might have sale for millions of gallons of pure drinking water? And while producing potable water, we can produce enough electricity to power entire cities. Now, the need for clean energy is increasing daily. Far too long, we have been creating electricity through earth polluting, dirty technologies. And if we don't do something about it, the earth is going to die along with all of humanity and all plant and animal life. Will our technology add value to our energy coin? I think that's pretty obvious, perhaps like nothing before it. Our same technology also produces hydrogen and oxygen at 1/10 the current cost of production. Hydrogen can be used to power virtually almost anything. And that means we're going to be producing an affordable source of pollution-free combustible fuel. For example, Rolls-Royce is currently working on their first hydrogen-powered vehicle. So, I'm sure that others will follow. And I think you're starting to get the picture of where we're going. Today, we stand on the shoulders of Many giants like Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison, their work was always about making this world a better place. And now we will soon be standing on the shoulders of NuGen Universe as we take another giant step toward making the world a better place for all of us. And that will be done without harming the earth that we live on. As most of you know, current battery production is highly polluting, and the technology behind it has been at a virtual standstill for decades. Uh, batteries uh, batteries now last no longer and charge no faster than they did in the 1970s. Until now, that is. Today, NuGen is pleased to introduce our power cell battery technology, a 100% recyclable battery that can power an electric car for 1,000 miles nonstop and recharge in less than a minute without being plugged into a charging station that is itself powered by dirty energy. Now, there will be, of course, many other uses for our battery, every one of which will increase the value of our energy coin. Number 9, there is a great need for both industrial and medical oxygen, and the current cost of production is quite high. So imagine being able to sell oxygen to the world at 1/10 the current cost. Do you think we'll have any buyers? What will this do to the value of our oxygen coin? Not only that, but the same technology is cleaning up the air and removing large quantities of dirty carbon that was put there by motor vehicles, coal burning plants, and other dirty industries. Number 10, NuGen presale contracts increase the number of your coins by 0.35% compounded daily. Number 11, that's nearly 7 times the number of coins that you paid for over the term of 18 months. And 12, NuGen is the only cryptocurrency or crypto company with live customer service. Now, NuGen currencies are totally private, and as soon as they go public, they will be lawful money in virtually every country. You can transfer money instantaneously to anyone, anywhere in the world without any bank fees. Once NuGen currency is all brought into circulation, there will never be any more. And if you miss getting your share, you simply miss it. Of course, you can always buy it later at market value, but you will never make the big returns that you can potentially gain right now. So let's talk about how you can participate. It's called a smart contract. Now, this is a way to acquire NuGen coins before they go live on the exchange. And at the present time, you can purchase NuGen coins at 32.75 cents. For example, with a $1,000 purchase, you receive 3,052 coins, and you can start with as little as $50. A smart contract is a time-release contract, which will increase the number of NuGen coins in your account by 0.35% compounded daily through a process called staking. Now, while your NuGen coins are being staked, you will receive additional coins in your account 4 times per day. The daily rate of increase is 0.35, but since the number of your coins is compounded 4 times daily, your overall return per day is 0.357%. And the reason for that is you're drawing interest per se off of the first time you get your compounding, you're going to have a little bit of increase in your coins. And then the second time it's compounded, you're going to receive an increase on the first increase you receive. So that's what compounding is all about. And at that rate, you would double your money or double your coins in 202 days. So not only are your coins increasing in number daily, but NuGen Coin has increased in price several times over the past few months. Initially, we offered our coin at 9.67 cents. It's now 32.75 cents and is projected to increase dramatically in the near future. So I certainly encourage you to get what you can get. Don't compromise your future in any way, but definitely get what you can reasonably afford to get. So when you purchase a NuGen smart contract, you're going to receive an additional 10% of your purchase price in NuGen coins. For example, if you purchase 1,000 NuGen coins, you will receive an additional 100 free coins as long as this bonus offer lasts. So this is just another added value that we give you as you buy your smart contracts. Now, you're not required to refer anyone to this opportunity, but as I mentioned before, you can purchase a smart contract where you get free coins at the rate of 0.35% compounded daily, and that is by doing nothing. But you can also earn free coins by inviting others to one of our webinars. For example, if one of them purchases a smart contract, you're going to receive a cash commission of 15% of any purchases they make. For example, if they make a $1,000 purchase, you get a $150 commission, and you may either withdraw your commissions in cash or use them to make additional NuGen Coin purchases. And when those people refer others, you will receive 10% of all the purchases they make. And this will also be true for our other coins, as we have just started allowing the purchase of smart contracts on our other coins. You can check that out in your dashboard of your website. And we'll be talking more about that later. Not today, but as time goes on, we'll be expounding more on that. So my last question to you is, are you making money while you sleep? Now, this may be the perfect way for you to get started. And if you'd like to earn some extra free coins without it costing you anything, then start inviting your friends to join us on one of our webinars. Now, this webinar is also being recorded. You're going to be able to find a link on your dashboard either later tonight, probably in the morning, which is another way that you can help us share the good news. And with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to join us tonight. And I'll turn the platform back to Tracy if you wanted to take some questions and answers.